Hello, everyone. I'm Kevin Kent, the writer, producer, and director of Cursed. This film came to fruition when I started writing a short film about a pandemic, since we're in the middle of a pandemic. Initially, I tinkered with some items like vitamin D and, more importantly, sunlight that were known to affect COVID 19. I dug a little bit deeper into potentially writing this film setting in the Arctic because of the limited sunlight in the area during the winter months. Instead of a respiratory illness, I went with the subjects in my film turning into nocturnal monsters who were under the spell of the moonlight. Once I started storyboards for this project, however, I instantly knew that I wasn't going to be able to pull off the Arctic while filming at my house in San Diego. Even with a lot of atmospherics and shooting super close at night, that just wasn't a possibility. That's when I changed the story to affect children at a certain age coming down with the virus.
So here's the interesting thing about working with your spouse. Kevin and I have been together for 25 years. So I feel like a lot of times I can read his mind, and a lot of times I expect him to read mine.
After filming most of my scene 3 shots for my interior scene assignment turn-in, I rented some lower f-stop capable lenses to shoot my exterior work with.
Good night, son. We'll see you when the sun comes up.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll sleep through the whole thing.
Especially after that huge meal you just had.
Yeah. They really made a huge difference in the color contrast and kept me from having to overlight the scenes to get the lenses to work well.
Okay, let's go before that full moon rises.
Needless to say, I wound up reshooting all of my interior scenes with the new lenses that I have now purchased.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to get down there.
And cut. That was awesome. Okay, so one thing, after you stop him, I want Gavin to go out of frame first. All that was good. The only thing, Kyla, obviously your line, and then
I can't talk.
that's okay. You'll get it. You'll get the line. Don't worry. Don't everybody stare at the center. So Ethan, you were looking in when everybody was talking.
Yeah.
When this whole starts, everybody should be kind of just, you're kind of looking at the fire. It's kind of an awkward time because you guys got to go to bed, and he's got to go into this pen that's underneath me right now. Okay, so you kind of been prolonging the inevitable. You threw this big barbecue. You guys are having fun. Now it's kind of like that bittersweet moment. You're like, okay, well, it's time to do it. You know what I mean?
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Am I allowed to be like, yeah, and things like that? Because it feels super awkward just nodding my
No,
head.
you should do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And if it sucks, then I'll say do something else.
All right.
Initially, this story was on a grander scale than I could hope to fit into a 5 to 10 minute film. So I had to cut out a lot of the explanations about the backstory of kids turning into monsters and simply made it about a kid coming of age, so to speak, and turning into a werewolf. It also gave us a good reason to have friends and neighbors over for a barbecue.
Derek, what's it gonna take to get a drink? Let's go. I asked you for it earlier. Come on.
Sorry, man.
Oh, make it two.
I got it. I'm on it.
Yeah, bring another one too while you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
The batting cage I built for my sons years ago seemed like the perfect place to put a kid who would turn into a werewolf if the family didn't want him getting out into the neighborhood, or if they were trying to keep him hidden from neighbors or the local law enforcement. Once we figured out the storyline, I was planning to shoot my family members as cast and augmenting friends of mine as little as possible for additional support because of COVID, work schedules, and other things like that. The roles of John and Ron Steele were essentially written for my sons, Ethan and Gavin. They grew up in the film industry and had played many roles in their youth. They were even nominated separately in 2018 for the Best Young Actor on TV category by the Imahine Foundation for their work on HBO's Room 104.
Too strong for me.
I'm gonna get you.
I filmed some of my super dark scenes with an ISO of 4000. Less dark scenes were shot with an ISO ranging from 640 to 1250. I picked Greg Coca as an instant shoe-in for the role of Ty Steele because he had some film experience and was right down the street. Greg has recently gotten talent representation and is embracing the Hollywood life. His agent, Jesse, personal assistant, Derek, girlfriend, Jana, and his personal makeup artist, Nicole, were all a joy to have on set.
I was a big fan. I guess I really got into wanting to be an actor when I was a kid. Got out here, started working amazing films, great series. They had Renegade, Silk Stockings, and plenty of great shots in that. Started off as just a regular extra and kind of worked my way up from there, and it's been awesome. Love it. Finally got an opportunity to get a starring role. My agent's been working hard, so I'll put it in his hands now and see what he can do with this.
Who is it?
Open up! It's the police. Strange noises were reported from this area a few hours ago. The next cast member would be playing the mother of the house, Carrie Steele. I utilized my wife Gabriella as the talent and couldn't have been happier.
What type of strange noises?
Open up. Although sometimes her role of Carrie was overshadowed by her personal willingness to want to cook for the entire cast and crew.
I got coconut cream pie.
Yes, ma'am. One right here.
I better take it to him.
Okay. Anybody else want some pie?
I need to see everyone downstairs right now.
Dad's working out in the garage. Go get Ron.
Initially, I was planning to act in the film as Chief of Police Wayne Hicks. I anticipated that as being problematic since I would be directing and acting as a cameraman, director of photography, gaffer, grip, etc., etc. That's when I came up with a scheme to make the chief larger than life and never film his face until he reacts to the boy that's changed into a werewolf at the end of the film. That way I can utilize two of my neighbors as stand-ins because they're both close to my same height.
Hey, Chief.
Once I started researching creature makeup and ways to turn my son into a werewolf, I remembered that my neighbor Jake was a werewolf.
My daughter just went to get him out of the shower upstairs.
The role of Amy Steele was given to my daughter because I needed someone to help get Ethan through the window on the second floor without falling and breaking his legs. I think she did a superb job. Additionally, no one in the neighborhood had a second floor bathroom with a window that we could utilize for filming, so we had to improvise with a curtain in part of the bathroom to make it look realistic. Setting up this stunt and getting it filmed in the few days that we had Jake in his altered form proved to be a little bit difficult. I made a camera rig to fit on his back because of the smell, but wound up being tethered to him anyways. You're still an offspring short. It all worked out in the end, and I think everybody had a good time.
Hey, there's a barge in here. Come on.
Can't see Ron like that.
Ready, and action!
He can't see Ron like that.
All right, good. We got it. I had gotten so used to him being a normal part of the neighborhood, I hadn't thought to make him part of the cast.
This is bullshit.
This is against the law.
Damn it, Chief.
It's truly amazing how all of the neighbors get used to locking up their pets and hearing crazy howling sounds a few times a month. It's like second nature now.
Chief.
I mean, I gotta say, like, I think once you do one of these. Did you hear something?
Hear that?
No, I didn't hear nothing. You must have really good hearing.
What?
Chief, stop! Get off her property, now!
He doesn't remember any of this stuff. When he switches form, he has no recollection of what has happened. And, you know, he's even expressed to me that, you know, the werewolf gets, I mean, he's a friggin' animal. And the next day when he has to go into work and he wakes up and all his clothes are torn to pieces and, you know, he reeks of the high heavens that, you know, he's found friggin' wild creature bones like in his bedroom and in the bathtub. Obviously, you know, we saw that with Toby and the dogs, and you know, Jake's a great guy. I don't think he would harm any of us or even, you know, any of our animals as long as we catch it in time. Okay, we're rehearsing, and what do I keep hearing? What is that?
Is it Jake?
Jake, what are you doing out there?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna need this. What was that?
Come on, man. Seriously?
Hey, go to Crafty next time.
Come on.
Bro.
I've been around Jake for quite some time, and I think that, you know, he just wants to be loved.
One tidbit of knowledge that I found interesting was the need to bring in someone from the American Humane Association to oversee the environment and standards to which Jake would be exposed to throughout the photo and film shoot. Brian came in from the AHA and really brought a strong level of expertise in dealing with werewolves in general. What a lot of people don't understand about some of these animals is that crucifixes and stuff like that have no effect on lichens. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do not, Kevin. No, they do not. The werewolf or the lichens do not respond to religious symbols at all.
Right. That's vampires. Totally different
I'm not
species.
familiar with the vampiric species. I'm familiar with the animal kingdom.
Right.
For this particular species, I know that they respond to wolfsbane, rye, and silver.
I had done some research and heard some rumors of werewolves being in the neighborhood. So to find one living right next door, I was a little scared, a little surprised, but more importantly, actually proud. I felt like I could totally take him on and be like, you know what? You can be a part of this society. You can be part of our neighborhood, and you can be part of my friends group. I kind of took on the approach that he was going to be my friend because I didn't want to feel scared or feel like it was unsafe to live in my neighborhood. And I feel like they're just misunderstood, and they want to be part of society like everybody else. And, you know, yes, they eat pets and animals, and they're hungry all the time and look really scary. But I feel that, you know, with an understanding eye and a little bit of love, then ultimately they can definitely be part of our society and our neighborhood. And to be honest with you, I feel like it's great to have him be a part of my everyday life. And if anything, you know, he really helps out with the rodents.
Oh man, I had a great time. It's nice to finally be myself for once, you know? Get out, you know?
Yeah, that's great.
Nobody gets to see me, you know? It's great to be out and freaking have a great time, eat some good food, you know? Have some drinks, listen to some good tunes, you know? I bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah, man, great.
I know. But what's your favorite flavor cookie? Oh, dude, all three.
Jake!
So Kyla, how did you like working for me as an actress?
It was bad.
Was it bad? You're a bad girl. Please stop. Are you playing with your microphone? Let's shoot this.
Are we gonna roast marshmallow? Wait, so Dad, is this good to know?
Yep, just like that.
And she's gonna be looking at the werewolf too.
Yeah, so make sure you look and then you kind of just almost just dip your chin just like this much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
I was making
Kyla,
noise.
when you do that, sell it, you know? Like, really exaggerate it.
So I'm telling them, in the American Werewolf in London movie, they didn't even deal with the mating cycles of the werewolf.
Ready? And action.
Go get Ron out of the shower. I'll go get Dad.
Killed it. One more.
You want us ready, set?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Honestly, it was a fun experience, but I can't lie and say that I didn't a couple times go like, I know best and I'm going to do what I want to do because I can.
Hey, please stop talking whenever I'm trying to give notes. So I'm going to shoot same scene we did before, okay? And we're getting kind of a medium close-up, and I'm going to be tilting up and down, covering you guys coming down the stairs, okay? So don't worry about when you leave frame, just stay in character and stay with all the lines and everything, whether you think you're on camera or not, okay? And then just keep in mind, Kyla and Ethan, when you guys come down, this is the camera that's going to be getting you for right now.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
And then also keep in mind, there's going to be an over-the-shoulder camera that's coming in that's getting the chief of police as he's talking, not his POV, but it's going to be an over-the-shoulder shot of him talking to you. So just keep in mind, Kyla, come down here. So just keep in mind when Mom opens the door,
I need to see everybody downstairs now.
Go get Ron out of the shower. I'll go get Dad.
as an actor, you don't want to be typecast, but at the same time, you're a friggin' werewolf.
Teen Wolf had to grow up sometime, so you know,
Yeah.
if that comes along, I'm in, baby.
How hard was it climbing up that shed with those flip-flops on, and then trying to get into that window?
It definitely wasn't easy to say the least.
Greg, we need to talk. Right now? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Other scripts to work on.
I didn't even do that much when we were on set. Like,
Okay.
I don't remember any of this.
What? Were we not rolling?
Yeah, we were.
oh.
We can reset this.
You know, starring role.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. Excited about the film. Excited about finally getting a chance to see it all the way through. And good acting. Great acting for me. Good acting for the others. It was a good time.
So go ahead and just palm me, but don't look that way. Yeah, and then you just kind of walk that way.
Oh, there you go.
Still rolling. Greg, little more affection.
Gotcha.
You're not the next door neighbor. You're the dad.
Always exciting. You didn't really know what you were going to get. And like you said, the weather, it could cooperate, it may not cooperate. Jake may not cooperate, you know. Probably the most difficult to work with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really good time. It was really a good time. It's times we sat around and so we had some cocktails instead. That's okay.
Cheers!
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 Been great, everybody.
Yeah.
Time.
So obviously, you know, you guys come from a long history. You know, you guys grew up in the business playing child actors for several shows. You guys were on The Shield with Michael Chiklis, and you guys did Big Love with Bill Paxton and Gene Triplehorn. You guys played the role of Lester Hendrickson, and then with Mary Louise Parker, you guys played Stevie Ray Botwin.
Oh yeah.
And so I guess kind of what I'm saying is, how did this compare to working those roles? Obviously, this was a lot better, right?
Yeah. Honestly, it was kind of nice to take a break from those big time shows, I guess you could say, bigger productions.
To help out the little people, right?
Yeah, help out the little people, exactly. It was definitely easier.
You kind of sound like a smart ass or something. Like, yeah, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you should be very nervous. I got it with that big boom. You got the battery or the battery? You got the
Flashlight?
Flashlight?
I do.
No, I said the flashlight.
You're on camera. They caught your ass in 4K.
Okay, give me a count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, stop. Here, get over here, please. Let me see that light. Give me a count.
1, 2.
Okay, stop. Hey, guys, you're not helping at all. Give me a count.
Dude, we had it.
Hold on. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Stop doing that, first of all. Give me a light. Okay, stop. Pay attention. So, I want you to lower that thing back down. Do one more. Can you grab the flashlight that's in there? It's not the mega flashlight, it's just another one. Can you go grab me a GoPro battery? I do need to get some light on your face though. So, what?
Well, I heard like a bunny move or something.
A bunny?
I don't know
Okay,
what it was.
let's just walk through it right now. Hey, guys, the longer you fart around, the longer we're gonna have to be out here doing this.
We're waiting for you.
Give me a count.
1.
Okay, stop.
What's smoke there? Where? There's something making noise. Squirrel. You wouldn't understand. It's comforting to know what it is.
Is it
Yes,
comforting?
it is. That's what I just said.
Maybe it's a werewolf.
My point exactly. That's why I want to know what it is. It's just a little kid running around.
Hey, please stop doing that.
Where'd that flashlight go? Frick. I want to continue looking for bunnies.
Please stop. Not you guys, Ethan and Gavin.
Peanut butter and cracker bacon. He just said to stop.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, go back to your mark, please. Go back to your mark, please. This side, so that we can. Okay, guys, you're on camera right now.
Oh.
Dancing. What are you looking at?
You're not going down there. No, there's a pretty big spider right here, though.
Cool. Kill it.
What?
Okay, so that's your mark. Can you guys put something there that you can find with your foot? Like grab one of those hot pebbles out of the fire pit without burning yourself.
We just took our shoes off. No.
All right. Hey, quiet on set. Please, I don't care what his breath smells like. All right, really good. Hey, we're rolling sound. Okay, give me a countdown. No, come over here, please. Okay, please stop jumping. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
And action. That's good for that.
It's a new experience every day, honestly. It's eye-opening.
So I don't. Okay. Are you leaving? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
okay. I guess we're cutting.
You know what? I have some chicken that I have to go grab real quick. It's this. I'll be right back.
You're looking good. Just a little shiny. You're looking great though. Excellent job. All right.
Taking a bullet. What just happened? So much for being the director, right? So on another note, Kyla, how bad does Jake smell whenever he comes out of the bathroom? What are we? Hey, first AD, what are we waiting on? What is the issue?
Jake's still in the bathroom.
See what he's doing.
Oh, God, dude. Unbelievable. Seriously. Come on, man.
Makes me want to gag just thinking about it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
right.
did buy some potpourri to make it helpful.
I know, but
Potpourri.
like last time you had that in the bathroom, you didn't even know how to use it.
I think he drank it.
Probably.
Might have.
It was
Oh.
empty when I got back in there, and it was terrible.
Here comes the bride.
You're not going to put that thing out. You're going to watch slower.
He disappeared.
I want to say thanks for the support of my family and friends getting this film and everything done. I couldn't have done it without them. And as you see, I mean, we even filmed on my birthday.
We can play it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you.
Yay, he's wearing his Chicago shirt.
Nah, it's been great, man. Thanks for the opportunity. It's like I said, it's wonderful to be myself and get out and party it up, baby.
I will say this has been a very enjoyable experience for me, and I hope to make some more great memories and great films in the future.
And cut. That's a wrap there.
Gojira! Gojira! Ah!